everybody. Welcome back to John's Rockin' Vinyl 77. Today I have a bunch of new vinyl to show you guys, and I just thought I would go ahead and get started and show you guys what I've got, because it's been a pretty long while since I've last made a video, so I thought I'd go ahead and make one and show you guys all the new stuff I found. So let's start off with this. If. This is one of their later albums. This is an album called Waterfall. It's on Metro Media. I think this is the first of two of their albums that were on Metro Media for the U.S. market. And this has a gimmick cover where it, opens up. So yeah, I found another If album. The other album I have is on Capitol. Yeah, If 2. So yeah, it's kind of like jazz rock kind of stuff. And actually, a guy corrected me. They're not from New York. The album was just recorded in New York. They're actually a British band, so that's pretty cool. And then we got another British kind of rock thing. Some Savoy Brown. This is an album they call, what is it called? Street something? Street Corner Talkin', that's right. Yeah, this is Savoy Brown, Street Corner Talkin'. This is actually a really good record. This is kind of underrated. You don't hear a lot of people talking about this. And this is a promo copy. It's on, of course, Parrot, I believe. I found a really nice copy of this, actually, for under $5. So, very happy to add that to my Savoy Brown collection. I think the only one I'm missing now is Raw Sienna and a couple of the 70s ones, but I got most of the Savoy Brown stuff now. And then I got this kind of southern rock album, Point Blank. I've seen this around. It used to be pretty rare, but now they're kind of coming up a little bit. But I mean, it was worth picking up for $1 or $2, so I grabbed it on Arista. Still has the original inner sleeve, with the band. It's kind of like southern rock, it's like classic southern rock kind of stuff. I checked it out before I got it, just to make sure that it was something I would be into. So good album. It's another one, and I'm trying to get through these kind of quickly because I only have 20 minutes. So up next I have Uriah Heep, Magician's Birthday. This is actually a UK like late pressing. I think it's 86 or 87. And it's on Castle. Yeah, it's single. It's a non-gatefold. It's a single sleeve. So I thought it was cool, and it's a UK, so I thought I'd pick it up anyway for a couple of dollars, And then we have Brownsville Station, Air Special. This is the promo translucent yellow vinyl version. This was only available as a promo with the color vinyl, so that's really cool. And then another thing in that same vein, Trillion. This actually has Fergie Frederiksen from Toto and a bunch of other bands. And this is pretty good, kind of heavy progressive rock from the late 70s. And it is it's really good. And then this is also on that translucent. This is on translucent blue vinyl. This was a promo only thing too. Very cool. I recommend you guys check this out. Really good album. And then I have Yes, the Yes album, classic. Everybody needs it. This is a later pressing on I think it might be a record. Club copy of some sort. Getting right along, we got Led Zeppelin 3, and the reason why this is in the front is because it's a little bit rough. It's got some writing on it. It is an original, and it's actually a radio station copy. It has WRUF radio stamped on there. The vinyl's not super great. It's seen better days, but it's still playable. Still in playable condition, so I grabbed it because it was cheap. And it's original. It's got the Aleister Crowley So Mote Be It and the Dead Wax. And then here's a kind of a, what do you call it, a hole filler. You know, this is a hole in my collection. Come Taste the Band by Deep Purple. This is probably the only one I'm missing. I think this is the last one I was missing in my Deep Purple collection. So I went ahead and grabbed it. It was only like $3 or $4. So got it on the Burbank label. And this is the one album they recorded with Tommy Bolin on guitars. So, and this was the last Deep Purple album. Yeah, Burbank label. Has a really cool gatefold. I'll show you that. With all of the artwork, or with a picture collage. Yeah. Okay, and then we have Quicksilver. I already have one of these. This is actually a little bit later pressing. I just went ahead and grabbed it because it was really clean. Let's see. It's on the red Capital, if you can see that. That's really nice. The cover's really clean. So I grabbed it. Happy to grab another one of those. Then I have America Debut. I've always wanted one of these, the original without the horse with no name on it. And usually they're kind of expensive, but I found one for $1, so I grabbed it. On the regular Warner Brothers green label. Pretty scarce. Pretty scarce. And then I have this German import of a Beach Boys kind of like compilation. Surf Beat Fun. And it still has the came with these pictures, little cards that you could tear out. I guess I'll show. The label looks like that. It's on the kind of orange Capital label. I grabbed it because it was a German import, and you just don't really see German stuff that much, so I got it. It's a little bit collectible, not super collectible, but still cool. Moxie 2. I've been looking for this for a while, and I finally found one for a really good price. I got it for like under $5. Again, it's a promo. Gold stamp. And these guys are just like a great Canadian hard rock band. This is their second album. It's not quite as good as the first album, but it's still pretty dang good, dude. And then they had one more good album, and then they kind of went into a more commercial kind of era. You know, they went into a little bit more commercial sound. I think this is the last album with Buzz Sherman, I think, right? He might have did Riding High, I can't remember, but a great album, really good, solid album, and I recommend everybody checking out Moxie. I have their first album too. I'm looking for an upgrade. I've been looking for an upgrade of the first album. Still can't find it. I'll probably get one eventually. But here's a King Crimson album I didn't have, Starless and Bible Black. Yeah, this is an original pressing. I think it's Gilbert Kong. Yeah. I want to say it is. Yeah, it is. I think that's who did it. But yeah, it's a good. It's a pretty good King Crimson album. One of the later King Crimson albums. 74. Yeah. And then I have this, homegrown compilation thing. I can't remember if I showed this yet or not. I might have shown this already. But it had, I'm trying to think, Ron Kill on it. His band Lust, his first band. So I thought that was kind of cool to show that. And it's just like a private, kind of hard rock and rock bands from the Nashville area. Rock 100.106, yeah. Pretty cool. And it's kind of collectible because it has the Ron Kill stuff on it. If you're a fan of the band Kill at all, you probably know what I'm talking about. So, there you go. And then I got a couple more King Crimson. This is actually a reissue of Lizard from 1985, I believe. Or 87, I can't remember what year it was from. But it's on, what is it? Collector's Edition label. It's a really clean copy. It's in really good condition. These are a little bit scarce to find. I thought I'd grab it. And then I actually have the same album, but it's an original pressing. Let's see if I can get to it. Yeah. King Crimson Lizard, again. This has that kind of... kind of that slit cover going on. It's an original US pressing. Very cool to add that to the collection. And then I have a second pressing of Old and in the Way. This is a Jerry Garcia project. Later, he did several projects. This is kind of like a bluegrass kind of thing. It's pretty collectible. This is a second pressing, though. It is a UK second press on Sugar Hill. So pretty cool to find that. It's pretty collectible. Then I have the Fugs, their first album, In the Shrink. Kind of garagey, folky, garagey rock stuff from the early 60s. Good stuff. I would show everything, but it's still in the Shrink, and the Shrink's a little bit damaged, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I have a quadraphonic version of Edgar Winter Group. They only come out at night. These are pretty cool. Don't see quad albums a lot anymore. I see them every once in a while, but usually pretty hard to come by. So I grabbed it. Especially rock albums are pretty hard to find on quad. So, and then I have 3 more items. Have a Cactus debut. Whenever I see one of these and it's nicer, I always grab it. This is in the Shrink. Still in the Shrink wrap. And then the record itself is really minty, really clean, really nice copy. So, of course, Rusty Day on vocals, Carmina Peace. I'm very excited to find that. And then this was kind of a surprising find for me. This was at like a antique store, and all their records were $1, and most of it was junk. But then I come across this, the Id, the Inner Sound of the Id. Still in the Shrink wrap with the cutout sticker. And I was just I was stunned to see that there. Like a psych rock record that's really obscure. To find that just lying around somewhere, it's just bizarre. So I was very surprised to find that just laying around. And very, very excited to see that. And then my last find I have for the day is an original first pressing of Atlanta Rhythm Section, their debut album. This is very, very scarce. Very, very scarce, actually, to find. And I got this for a great deal. I got it for like $3. Like, it was crazy, you know? And this is kind of on the Psych side of stuff. It's a little bit southern rock, but it's pretty bluesy. It's got some bluesy stuff on it. Got a little bit of dust on it. Very fun. Very glad to find that. So anyway, that's the stuff that I wanted to show you guys, and I hope you enjoyed what I showed today. And I think I'll probably have a few more videos coming up soon. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.